Hello, class of 2024. I got to admit, I'm getting pretty comfortable with all of you. So much to the point where I thought I'd bring a few laughs with my outfit. This is indeed a straight onesie. I did put makeup on so I wouldn't scare anybody, but today's episode is about what it's like to live away from Hope. So I've got a few of my friends from all over the place talking about what move-in was like for them, how Hope has helped them adjust to living in Holland, Michigan, and where Hope students are from. I myself am from the Chicago suburbs. I'm from Orland Park, Illinois. So I'm about 2.5 hours away from campus. It just depends on who's driving. But I've loved living out of state for school. So hope you enjoy.
Hey, class of 2024.
Yo, class of 2024, what's up?
Hey, class of 2024.
Welcome, class of 2024.
So I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's about a 20-hour drive or something from Holland, so a decent clip. It's been interesting for sure. I've actually really appreciated being a little bit further away from home. I've definitely missed seeing my family as much as I'd maybe like, but I feel like the separation has been kind of good in some ways. I feel like it's actually helped us grow closer, and it's just been a unique and different experience having to kind of figure out things on my own.
I'm from Kansas, so it's about a 13 hour drive from where I'm from, which was kind of difficult moving in freshman year and trying to figure out how I was going to manage coming back to visit, my family coming back for holidays. I was worried about feeling lonely up there some weekends when other people could drive 2 hours and go home. But that just wasn't the case. Hope felt like home, and I stayed there last summer and worked, so it was just an awesome experience. I loved it that much.
I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. My city is a really big city with like 21 million people, so it was definitely a huge shift coming to Holland, Michigan. I was confronted with the weather, seeing snow for the first time, and the culture shock, but I had a really great support system with my friends, professors, host family, and especially the Phelps Scholars Program. All those resources were really great for me transitioning from Lagos to the United States of America.
My transition to Hope was a little bit different than most because instead of just moving houses and leaving my parents, I actually moved from a different country. And so that made things a little bit different as far as my transition. But the staff at Hope were incredible in the ways that they worked with me through that transition. There are tons of staff members at Hope who are trained working with international students for years and years, and they understand the normal issues that come up with international students, some of the needs that international students have, and they're willing to work with you in any way to make sure that you have a comfortable experience at Hope.
The Hope community played a big part in making my transition from moving home to Hope very smooth. There are multiple people and resources that are there to help you make sure that you are able to put your stuff in a safe spot, coordinate your move-in dates. They help move in early. Sometimes I had to stay late for breaks, and they had all those resources there. They'd serve food over breaks, so you're able to stay if you needed to. Another cool thing is over the summer, I was able to leave some of my stuff there. I did work there over the summer, but I went home for about 2 months, and they allowed me to leave stuff there, and they stored it all for me for free.
Well, like I said, there were people who were actively looking out for me. My academic advisor, my professors, my host family, my friends in the Phelps Scholars Program, and all these people were really intentional about making sure that Marvelous, that's my name, was doing well and succeeding and transitioning well to college life in the United States of America. I think that speaks to like the fact that we're liberal arts college, but it's a relatively small school where people can actually focus on individuals. I really enjoyed the individual attention that my professors gave to me because they knew me as a person and they would like check up on Marvelous, and I was not just like a statistic that they were relying on.
The Hope community is amazing. I think that you hear it from everyone that's there is just that everyone feels super at home, and that helps with especially being an out-of-state student, being further away from home. It was awesome. I moved into Durfee, which is the all-guy dorm on campus, and I felt like I made friends right away. I'm a junior now, and I still live with a bunch of people that I met my freshman year, first semester. So I just think that the Hope community makes it way better because you feel at home instantly.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have an amazing time at Hope College. You're gonna have a splendid time when you come here. Go class of 2024, you're amazing.